I've been thinking a lot about family relationships lately. Like, it's been heavy on my heart lately. I think because I've been feeling a little bit lonely, you know. I feel like I'm managing with all the things that I need to do. And that if I can just manage things and keep it up, then I can get to a place where I really start building more of a community around me and, like, you know, putting time and effort into my social life, which I have not done much of lately. Anyways, one thing that's been coming up a lot for me lately is my feelings on, like, familial structures. And I guess I'll just say this, like, basically I kicked up a bunch of dirt and caused trouble with my family by bringing up things that happened a long time ago that, like, certain family members never wanted to, like, see the light of day, you know. It was a really, honestly, horrible situation, probably for everybody involved, for everyone involved. And my intentions at the time were not, I mean, like, I had, with all truth, like, I had pure intentions when I started the conversation. I just wanted to help. And it instead started a massive storm. So if you've been in any situation like that, or just in situations where you're trying to call out or have some acknowledgement of, like, mistreatment within family relationships, then you've probably heard some variation of, like, the family has to stick together. And I'm looking down because I have, like, notes from my journal that I was writing earlier, but, you know, you hear the family has to stick together no matter what. And it comes from the right place, I think. You know, it is in line with the idea of unity consciousness, that we are all one, that we'll all, you know, return to one. We all come from one. And we want to, you know, have cohesion and feel safe and feel loved. I think the problem is that when we're still stuck, and to some degree all of us all are, because if we weren't, then we probably wouldn't be here. I don't know. But it's survival consciousness, survival mindset. And when you try to combine that with unity consciousness, you get people who are bending and breaking themselves in all manners and ways, and repressing every emotion in the book that they need to in order to remain within a group so that they can feel safe. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I think it's a better idea to talk about all of the things that make us feel hurt or make us feel confused, make us feel alone. Like, I think we should talk about those things. There has to be, you know, accountability on all parts, you know. Everyone else isn't responsible for how I feel day to day. Ultimately, I am the one who's responsible for my feelings. But that being said, if you're building a relationship with somebody that you deeply love and deeply respect, then you will be willing to hear them out if they tell you that you did something that hurt them. I see so many patterns that I've repeated in my own life. And unfortunately, I see a lot of patterns that have repeated in my family, in their lives. Like, all across the board. And like I said, again, I'm not exempt from that either. I feel like doing things the way that they always have been, by trying to hold so deeply to these systems of patriarchy within our families, and it's not working. It's not giving us the desired effect. We want to feel free. We want to feel like one. We want to all have joy in our lives and get back the joy that we so rightly deserve. But the way that we've been doing things it's not working. It's not working. At least it's not working for me. Maybe other people will disagree. I want to do things differently. I want to have clarity and coherence in my relationships and mutual respect. And I'm not willing to settle for anything less. And there's lots of people that I've met or that I know that feel the same way in that respect, that they want to be in relationship with people who genuinely care and genuinely have the ability to let their guards down a little bit sometimes and just be humble and honest and open. Like, that's all I want. I'm trying to do that for myself. Maybe as I get better at it, I'll see that reflected in my external world, because I'm not really seeing too much of it right now. And that's okay. So that was a lot of yapping. If you watched this, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night.